Jerusalem is a very old city. It is also a very special city. It holds deep religious meaning for many people. People all over the world feel a strong connection to it. This ancient place has a very long and rich history. Many important stories and events come from Jerusalem. It holds great importance for three major groups of faith. This makes Jerusalem a truly unique city in our world. Its sacred character is known everywhere by many. It is a city of stone and spirit. Why is this particular city so important to so many? It serves as a central hub for three major world religions. These significant global faiths are Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Each of these religions has very strong and ancient ties to this land. They all have some of their most sacred places located right here. These holy sites are visited by countless pilgrims every single year. The city itself feels truly holy and sacred to these believers. They come to pray and to feel closer to their faith. It is a journey of heart for them. The city of Jerusalem is truly ancient. It has witnessed countless changes over thousands of years. Many different rulers and empires have controlled it at various times. Great powers have risen and then eventually fallen all around it. Yet its profound spiritual importance has remained constant for believers. This enduring significance throughout all of history is quite remarkable. It continues to draw people towards it from all corners of the globe. Its past is filled with stories of faith and human history. It stands as a testament to enduring belief. This essay will explore Jerusalem's profound meaning much further. We will look very closely at why it is so sacred for Jewish people. We will also see its immense and central importance for all Christians, and we will aim to understand its deep relevance for Muslims globally. The key holy sites for each of these three faiths will be discussed. The city's long and often very troubled story will be touched upon. Its continuing impact on religious life and practices today will become clear. Jerusalem's story is fundamentally one of enduring faith and devotion. It is a story that continues to unfold. For all Jewish people, Jerusalem is their holiest city. It is absolutely central to their ancient faith and long history. King David made Jerusalem his capital city a very long time ago. This happened over 3,000 years in the distant past. His son, King Solomon, then built the first temple there. This temple was the very heart of Jewish worship and life. It was a sacred place for sacrifices, songs, and prayers. God's presence was believed to dwell there. It was a focus for the entire nation. The first temple was sadly destroyed by invaders. Later, the second temple was built on the very same holy site. The second temple also became a central place for Jewish life. It stood for many hundreds of years as a beacon. Jewish people traveled there for important religious festivals. It was a powerful symbol of their connection to God. The presence of God, the Shekinah, was associated with it. Religious life revolved around its services and rituals. It represented Jewish sovereignty and spiritual life. Today, the Western Wall is an incredibly sacred site for Jews. It is a remaining part of the Second Temple's outer retaining wall. This magnificent Second Temple was destroyed by the Roman army. This tragic event occurred in the year 70 CE. The Western Wall is also sometimes called the Wailing Wall. Jewish people from all over the world come to this wall to pray. They mourn the destruction of their ancient temple. It is a place of deep historical sorrow. They touch its ancient stones with reverence. They also come to pray for a brighter future. Many people leave small folded notes with written prayers. These notes are placed in the cracks between the wall's ancient stones. It is a place of very deep emotion and spiritual connection. For Jewish people everywhere, Jerusalem is a symbol of their identity. It represents their most ancient roots and their undying hopes. Facing towards Jerusalem during daily prayer is a common practice. This shows the city's central place in Jewish hearts. The wall stands as a symbol of endurance. Jerusalem is also a profoundly important city for Christians. This deep importance comes from its connection to Jesus Christ. Many significant events in Jesus' life happened in Jerusalem. These key events are described in the New Testament of the Bible. Christians believe that Jesus is the Son of God. His life, his teachings, and his actions are central to their faith. He came to Jerusalem knowing his path. His message of love and salvation is tied to this city. It is where his earthly ministry reached its peak. Jesus preached his message and taught openly in Jerusalem. He also shared his Last Supper with his disciples in this city. This special meal is remembered by Christians in the Holy Eucharist. This is also known as Holy Communion or the Lord's Supper. Most importantly, Christians believe Jesus was crucified in Jerusalem. This was a very sorrowful and painful event for his followers, but it is also an absolutely key part of their core beliefs. His death was seen as a sacrifice for humanity. This sacrifice is remembered with deep reverence. The Church of the Holy Sepulchre is a major Christian holy site. Christians from all denominations believe it stands on the actual site. This is the site of Jesus' crucifixion, known as Calvary or Golgotha. They also believe it covers the tomb where Jesus was buried, and it is the very place where they believe he resurrected from death. This means he miraculously came back to life after 3 days. This resurrection is a core and foundational Christian belief. It signifies victory over death and the promise of eternal life. The church itself is ancient and filled with chapels. Millions of Christian pilgrims visit this sacred church each year. They come from all parts of the world to pray here. They come to remember these most important events in their faith. Different Christian denominations share custody and care of the church. This sometimes leads to complex arrangements for services. It is a place of deep reverence, quiet prayer, and active worship. For Christians, Jerusalem is where their faith's most crucial moments unfolded. It is a city that speaks of sacrifice and ultimate redemption. Pilgrims walk the Via Dolorosa, the path Jesus took. Jerusalem also holds very great significance for Muslims worldwide. It is considered the third holiest city in the Islamic faith. The two holiest cities are Mecca and Medina, both in Saudi Arabia. Muslims call Jerusalem Al-Quds, a name which means the holy. In the early days of Islam, Muslims prayed facing Jerusalem. This was before they were directed to pray towards Mecca. This early practice shows its initial importance in Islam. The city is connected to many prophets revered in Islam. Prophets like Abraham, David, Solomon, and Jesus are honored. A key event in Islam connected to Jerusalem is the night journey. Muslims believe the Prophet Muhammad traveled from Mecca to Jerusalem. This miraculous journey happened in a single night, guided by an angel. This part of the journey is called the Isra. From Jerusalem, Prophet Muhammad then ascended to heaven. This heavenly ascent is called the Miraj. During this incredible journey, Muhammad met other prophets. He also received divine instructions from God, including for daily prayer. This event cemented Jerusalem's holiness for all Muslims. The Al-Aqsa Mosque is located on a raised platform. Muslims call this sacred area Haram al-Sharif, or the Noble Sanctuary. Jews and Christians know this same area as the Temple Mount. Muslims believe the Al-Aqsa Mosque is near the precise spot. This is the spot from where Prophet Muhammad ascended into heaven. The beautiful Dome of the Rock is also on this platform. It is a famous and stunning shrine covering a sacred rock. This rock is believed to be linked to Muhammad's ascent. It is one of the oldest Islamic buildings. Jerusalem's history is exceptionally long and often very complex. It has been ruled by many different peoples and powerful groups. This includes Israelites, Babylonians, Persians, and the Romans. Later came Byzantines, early Muslim caliphates, and European crusaders. Then Mamluks, Ottoman Turks, and finally the British. Each of these civilizations left their distinct mark on the city. Today, Jerusalem remains a powerful focal point of faith and identity. Its ancient and sacred sites continue to inspire deep devotion. Its future peace is prayed for by many people. The shared reverence for Jerusalem highlights its unique place in human spirituality.